Alrighty, let's go ahead and get ourselves started. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Friday. I don't know why it doesn't feel like a Friday today. I thought it was Wednesday for some reason. Alright, let me find the number here. Alright, so 67. 67, you'd like to know what are their current thoughts and feelings. Let us see. So these, I kind of caught them and they got stuck. So I wouldn't take them into the upright or reverse position. I'll take them as a double meaning cards. So when we have this combination come forward, we're thinking about creating some sort of new direction. We want a positive new beginning. We want flow. We want an opportunity when it comes to create goodness to come forward. But we may be having a hard time with a patience aspect in making something happen. We want something to be a lot quicker than what it's moving forward thus far, or we want it to be in a different manner. And that just kind of makes things be a bit difficult when it comes to moving forward, because we're wanting to create a flow, we're wanting to create an opportunity, but it's just kind of being difficult in moving ahead. And so when we get this sort of direction come forward with the idea of the Nine of Cups in the reverse, it's like a hard time seeing what we want to come forward, a hard time creating the flow. But we're also in the idea of the Nine of Cups being perhaps in the upright position. We still have desires when it comes to this energy here for you. So it's like they're wanting you, wanting to connect with you, but having a hard time in seeing the way that they can get that to happen. I want to create an opportunity. I want to create a direction ahead, but I'm having some lack of patience, maybe some frustration that it's not moving forward in a particular manner. And that just makes things be more difficult rather than creating a point of flow. And so it seems like there's this energy here of desire when it comes to thinking about creating action, momentum, movement in a way that is like purposeful, but still kind of just feeling stuck. Still just kind of thinking about the ways that things could maybe not happen rather than thinking about the ways that things could happen and move forward and kind of create that sense of flow. So I would say they're back and forth in their mind here right now when it comes to, I want you, don't know how to make it happen. I want you, but I think it's going to take more time than I would like for it to take. I desire movement, but I don't know how to take the action for the movement, right? There's that sort of thought process that's coming forward here. And then again, feeling a bit frustration, but also feeling a sense of desire for you at the same time as well. So this push and pull style of energy internally is what I see come forward here from them. So let's go ahead and dive into your next question. You'd like to know if there will be any movement from them. So right now we have the Moon card come forward, and the Moon is the absolute only card that I use to signify a no to the question that is being asked. And so we're getting a no. The Queen of Wands says you could create a movement, you could create an opportunity here. The Queen of Wands talks about moving forward with passion, with confidence, and with desire. And it can bring forward the sense of like, if you were to take action, you might see more movement come forward rather than if you were to wait for them to take action. So right now I'm more more so inclined to say no when it comes to the idea of creating movement from them here anytime soon. It seems like this energy is quite stuck when it comes to them, specifically because they're in a place of saying, maybe I just don't know how to make this movement happen. I don't know how to create this flow. I don't know how to create this opportunity. And it just kind of makes things be a little bit more stuck rather than being in a place where they're like confidently able to take action and move forward, right? It seems like they are in a place where they're saying, I just don't really know, especially with the idea of the moon, the unknown pathway ahead. They're in a place where they're saying, I don't really know how to make something happen, and so I can't really take action right now if I don't know the direction for me to take. So I'm more inclined to say no when it comes to this combination than I am to say yes. So let's go ahead here with 68. 68, you'd like to know, what do you need to know the most right now? Let us see. All right, so you are in a very abundant energy, and if you allow yourself to take action to move forward, you're going to see a lot of beautiful opportunities come ahead. When we have the energy coming forward here of the Nine of Wands, it can talk about closing ourselves out to certain wishes, wants, or desires instead of allowing ourselves to just move forward freely. So if you're able to be in this place where you are recognizing your own capabilities in terms of taking action towards your wishes, your desires, you're going to see things move forward in a much stronger kind of like excitement way rather than just waiting for other things around you to happen, right? It's kind of like, don't be at the mercy of the situations around you. Be in a place where you're taking action towards opportunities, because being the Queen of Wands, you are like this ginormous magnet, being in a place of excitement, passion, and desire. And then being in this, the idea of the Empress, you're also in a place of abundance, right? The nurturer, creating of new beginnings. So both of these ladies want opportunities and can create opportunities, but the Nine of Wands is the only thing that would be kind of limiting you. The idea of like the need for the courage to take action, and to kind of break down these barriers that maybe we would be holding up ourselves. So when it comes to this style of combination here, the energy around you is asking for you to be confident and take action. Don't wait for things to come forward. Don't wait for somebody else to take action. This is, if you create the direction, if you create the momentum, you're going to see beautiful opportunities come forward. So let us see what's coming your way over the weekend. All right, so there is an opportunity here for success over the weekend. We have the Sun card coming ahead, which creates a new beginning for you. It creates an opportunity of flow. It creates exciting movement. So if you allow yourself to take action, you can create this sense of like overcoming a problem over the weekend. The Five of Wands would talk about a problem that doesn't really need to be there. We can move past it. We can kind of be in this place of confidence. So if we allow ourselves to take action, move forward, we'll see an opportunity come ahead to kind of land out on top and be in a place to be confident about where we're heading, confident in the new beginnings, feeling passionate and feeling excited about the direction that we're moving forward in, and even maybe find ourselves work better together with others as well. So I would say over the course of the weekend, there's an opportunity coming forward here for you to connect with other people, for you to be able to move forward with success, for you to be able to overcome some sort of difficulty or problem that may have been getting in the way, but it's not necessary, and for you to find this kind of place of flow and place of opportunity here to create a sense of better direction for you, and kind of more positivity around you there as well. So overcoming some problem that's not necessary to be there and coming out on top, which creates a new beginning, is what I see coming forward here over the course of the weekend. Whoops. So let's go ahead here with 69. 69, you would like to know thoughts and feelings about what you said. So we cannot see both. We cannot see how it may affect things. We can only see thoughts and feelings or how it may affect things. We cannot see both. So I did whack that one. All right, so when we have the Four of Wands coming forward here, they do see it as you looking towards the connection, or you looking towards the betterment of the energy between the two of you. So they don't see you doing it out of ill will in any sort of way. They don't see it coming forward as you saying, I'm going to correct you, or I'm going to tell you how I'm feeling or what I'm thinking just for the sake of saying it. It's purposeful. It's for the betterment of the connection between the two of you. Now, when we have the idea of the Temperance card coming forward here, they're also kind of in this place of like understanding or a peaceful energy, because again, they recognize that it's coming forward for the point of flow, that it's coming forward to create the opportunity of harmony is I guess the word that I should use. Harmony, or again, this idea of connecting. We're doing it so that we better understand each other, or we better flow together with each other. Now, the King of Swords says that, again, they're kind of in a place of logic in the mind. They're not really allowing themselves to dip into an emotional reaction to what you've said. They're just kind of looking at it from a logical place and saying, that makes sense. I'm thinking about what you're looking for, or I'm thinking about what you're wanting. I'm not really going to allow myself to be in my feelings when it comes to the situation, just so that I am in a place that focuses on the betterment rather than just focuses on my own desires. The Seven of Pentacles, though, can say that they are seeing something build up over time. And so they're saying, well, why wasn't this dealt with sooner? Or why wasn't this, it dealt with in the moment, right? It kind of comes forward in a place of saying, like, or even time has passed. So why is this being held against me? Because time has passed, right? There's that sort of logic that also comes forward in this situation. So I don't really see them having an emotional reaction of it. They're more so thinking, okay, this is good that you're bringing it forward, because we recognize that you're doing it for the betterment of the connection. But time has passed, and also time is continuing to pass. So why are we bringing it up now? And why can't this be something that kind of goes away in time as well? That's kind of what I see the energy coming forward here. So let us see. We have, you're what I've been dreaming of. So you have a lot of the qualities that they would be looking for or wanting when it comes to an individual. We also have, I know I'm a mess. So they're recognizing it, especially coming forward with the King of Swords. It's like, that's probably why they're in more of a logical standpoint than an emotional standpoint, because they recognize the actions. They're saying, yes, I see where that could happen, or yes, I see where you could get that response, or yes, I see how you could take something that way. But they're also here, Seven of Pentacles, give me some time, needing time to kind of allow things to mull over. I can't change overnight, and so I need some time to kind of allow things to be different there too. So that's how I see this combination come forward. So let's go ahead here and dive into, 7D70. So 70, I'd like to know, what are their thoughts and feelings of you? Let us see. All right. So Queen of Wands, Three of Cups is a really strong celebration energy. I enjoy connecting with you. I'm thinking about how we're having a good time around each other, how they feel passionate about you, feel this desire to connect, right? Just this overall good energy about being around each other. Now, when we also have the idea of the Nine of Wands come forward, the Nine of Wands is going to bring us more of that, I feel closed out to something that I'm wanting, or I feel closed out to something that I'm looking for. So there's something going on here about them being in a a place of saying, I'm passionate about you, I feel connected to you, I enjoy being around you and being in your energy, but there's something of that little bit of the cherry on top here that I'm kind of missing when it comes to the energy between the two of us. And I'm kind of being in a place of being unsure if I can take action in certain ways to get what I'm looking for or wanting, or if it's going to be something that's going to be held back. They're kind of in this like, what is it going to be? How is it going to move forward sort of way? Is it going to be a place that I can take action towards you? Can I make what I'm looking for happen? Or is it going to be something that I'm shut down with? So feeling passionate towards you, feeling a sense of desire, enjoying your energy, enjoying your company, feeling uplifted when it comes to you, but also kind of being in this reserved sort of resistant energy about something of their desires, wondering if it's possible to make happen or if they're going to be closed out on it. So that's what I see coming forward there. And let us see as he's going to end things. So we do have the Sun card coming forward. The Sun would say yes. The Ace of Swords coming forward also says to me that there is truth in the statement. So there's something going on here about their desires, right? We just saw that Nine of Wands come forward, and the Nine of Wands is the idea of our manifestations, our desires, with that number 9 getting closed out. So there's something that they're feeling that they're getting closed out on with what they're looking for or what they're wanting. And now we see this Knight of Cups coming forward as well, which would give like our personal desires. We're in search of something, we're wanting something, we're looking for something, right? There's something of our personal desires that we're feeling like it's not happening in the way that we want it to, we're feeling closed out to. So based on this combination, I would more so say yes than I would say no. Now, this is not to say that you can't change it around, right? When we have the energy of our manifestations or desires, but we're feeling closed out to them, if we figure out what those desires are, then we maybe be able to match them, right? What if we're looking for more communication? Or what if we're looking to go out more? What if we're looking to do X, Y, and Z, right? If we can kind of meet those desires, meet those needs, then we can change around the outcome when it comes to the connection there as well. So I wouldn't look at this as like an end all be all, it's doomed. I just more look at this as like we're wanting the cherry on top of the ice cream, but we don't see it on the menu, so we think it's not available. That's kind of how I see this combination come forward here. So let's go ahead here for 71. 71, you'd like to know thoughts and feelings. Let us see. All right, so we do have a very excited energy coming forward. The Three of Wands as well as the Eight of Wands is like this passionate anticipation. I want to connect with you more. I want to see a direction come forward. I want to be around you. There is a strong desire of wanting more. Now, when we get into this energy with the idea of the Tower, we can be afraid though if that more is going to be something good. Are we going to see good come forward from the more? Or is this going to be something that kind of crashes down and burns? Like, what is going to be the direction in terms of moving ahead? There is a strong excitement to be able to connect, strong excitement to be able to be around you and be in your energy, but we just don't necessarily know what's going to happen next when it comes to moving forward. And so I see this place as like, I want to connect with you. I want to see some sort of opportunity come forward. I want to be around you. And so I'm in this place of strongly desiring to connect, but I just don't know what's going to come out of it here. And so we feel this emotional desire with the idea of the Queen of Cups, feeling emotionally connected to you, feeling excited by your energy, wanting to be around you. But then what do we do in terms of the next direction? So it seems like they're thinking about connecting with you in new ways, thinking about being around you, thinking about creating some sort of flow with you, but also at the same time kind of being in the place of saying, I just don't know what's going to happen. I just don't know what it's looking like to connect. And so I feel a little bit more reserved in the energy around us, where I'm watching and waiting, trying to figure out the best avenue to move forward here with this Three of Wands, rather than being in a place to quickly take action and quickly make something happen. So I see them strongly being in this place of like desire. I want to connect with you. I want to be around you. I enjoy your energy, but I also don't know what's going to come next. And so I kind of put myself in this held back position of waiting, looking for a sign, trying to think about what is the possibilities in moving forward, rather than just jumping the gun and taking action. So that's what I would say. So let's go ahead here for 72. 72, you'd like to know what's coming in love for you next week. Let us see. Alrighty. So it looks like there's some sort of energy coming forward, but it's slow. We see maybe communication or the feelings of movement come a lot quicker than we see actual action come forward here. The King of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, who wants to be around you, wants to flirt with you, wants to be confident to connect with you. But we're seeing a held back energy come forward here. The radio silence and then the Eight of Wands to me can say maybe we're not saying too much, but we feel the energy of somebody wanting to reach out, right? The King of Wands sends out the Eight of Wands. It's like this desire for movement, a desire for opportunity here, but we're not overly saying something. And the Seven of Pentacles, we're waiting for the results, but we're not really seeing anything come forward. We also have with that idea here of the World, like the trying to get something to start up in a new cycle, but we need it to kind of move forward in order to get there. We also have the True Love card come forward. So they can feel like there's a true and genuine energy between the two of you. The Six of Pentacles is also going to be that fairness. So there could be some sort of give and take, back and forth energy that we're seeing come forward here, where maybe both parties are on the same frequency. And so we're feeling this desire to connect, feeling this desire to be around each other, but just not entirely sure as to like maybe how to get something going. And it's just kind of being difficult. We also have I don't need you to explain. So they're saying, I don't even need you to take action. I will take action. But right now, it's something that we're kind of maybe feeling the flow, going with the flow sort of direction, rather than overly taking action to make something happen. So I would say there is maybe not a lot of communication coming forward in terms of love, but we are still seeing the energy move forward. We're still seeing some sort of flow. We're still seeing some sort of value in connecting with another, seeing some sort of energy come forward here where maybe we're more passionate about the opportunity or more passionate about connecting, but there's just not that sense of directly communicating our desires to each other. But we're still seeing somebody come forward with passion, with the energy of wanting to be around you. That's what I see coming ahead here. So let's go ahead with 73 or 74. Where did 73 go? What is 73? Oh, I see. All right, 74. So let us see, what are Aura's thoughts and feelings about you today? Let us see. All right. So it seems like R is trying to think about how can we build together. Three of Pentacles talks about interacting, it talks about connecting. We're trying to create some sort of community, some sort of flow. We're wanting to be around each other. And so it seems like they're thinking, how can I connect with you to create some sort of structure for that foundation, trust? How can I add to your life here with this Nine of Pentacles? They're seeing you as somebody who's incredibly desirable right now and thinking about you as somebody that they'd like to be around, but they also don't want to like inconvenience you or anything like that about being around you. They just instead want to be in this place that kind of works together with you, or wants to be in this place that just kind of adds to your life, makes you feel desired, or makes you feel in this place of connection and flow. So the moon energy, though, they're thinking about the unknown. What does it look like to connect? What does it look like for the pathway ahead? How are things possible to move forward? Just kind of being in this place of who knows what's next and how can we get there? But really just thinking about what's the ways that they can connect with you, right? We want to see some sort of movement. We want to see some sort of flow. We want to be able to be around each other. But how do we get this energy to come forward? Not entirely sure. But they're really just thinking about connecting with you. The 9 is going to give us a lot of desire. We feel this point of excitement and desire, wanting to be around you, wanting to be just kind of in your energy is what I feel. So thinking about connecting with you, thinking about being around you, thinking about building up close to you, but also being in this place of just kind of feeling unsure as to what that looks like to take those steps forward. So that's what I would say. No worries. Thank you as well for allowing me to do your reading for you. Let's dive in to 75. 75, we'd like to know what is the feeling that's closed out, so the thing that he's wanting. Let us see. So we have the Ace of Swords come forward, and the Ace of Swords would want some sort of honest communication. It would want a new idea or some sort of new direction. So this could say we want some sort of, even simplicity of the situation. We don't want things to kind of dive in deeper. We want to just kind of make it feel new, fun, fresh, and free, especially with the Sun energy coming forward here as well. We do not want to be in a place where we're diving in deep. So this could be maybe taking a step back in certain ways where it becomes a little bit more surface level, or it becomes a little bit more getting to know you, but not getting to know, how do I want to say that? Like connecting, but simple conversations. Connecting, but we're not trying to bring in the emotions or bring in the heart. We're instead just trying to be on the surface level so that we can enjoy the company of each other, enjoy the point of new beginning or new flow, new connection, without it being something that is going to kind of dive into the heart. The Queen of Cups does want to bring in care. Yes, it wants to bring in emotion, but it's more of like a intuitive style, I like to call it like a kindergarten teacher, where we're caring about everybody. We're not diving deep into each individual child's life, but we're kind of being nice to everybody. So it's kind of like the surface level emotion, fun, newness energy that we're looking for, rather than it being something that we're going to dive in incredibly deep to. So I would call it, they're looking for very surface level energy here right now, and they may feel like they're being closed out because it's diving in too deep, or it's maybe progressing too quickly, and they want to make sure it kind of keeps on that surface level energy. So that's what I would say. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you're interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings.